Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, and we are live. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So I got bit by a dog this weekend and I had to get a tetanus shot, so I've been recovering and that's why you haven't seen me much, but I'm back and I will be here for as long as I can, so don't worry. Big shout out to Lisa. Thank you so much for being a Patreon and for requesting this song. Back to Linda. I used to do a ton of Linda reactions back then. It's funny how the channel works. It's kind of like in waves, you know, people keep asking the same artist and then they move on to another, but I never forget about Linda. So this song is White Rhythm and Blues, which I've never heard before. It's from the Living in the USA album of 1978. And I will do more research at the end and look into it. But for now, I'm going to listen to it and we'll take it from there. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have interesting requests, please go to my Ko-fi page or Patreon. It helps out a lot. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go as she rollerblades down the hallway. That's the time when it got popular, right? Rollerblading? Okay.
I don't want you to hold me tight till you're mine to hold, and I don't even want you to stay all night, just until the moon turns cold. All I need is black roses, white rhythm and blues, and somebody who cares when you lose. Black roses, white rhythm and blues. You say that somebody really loves you. You'd find her if you just knew how. But honey, everyone in the whole wide world is probably asleep by now, and they're dreaming of black roses, white rhythm and blues, and somebody who cares when you lose. Black roses,
The steel guitar.
white rhythm and blues. Close your eyes, sleep away all your blues. I've done everything but lie. Now I don't know what
It feels awesome to get back to Linda and hear her iconic voice. It's like, as soon as it starts, it's like, oh, yes, there she is. Because it's one of the most, I think, recognizable voices that I can think of. And I've pointed this out before many times in the other Linda reactions that this generation just doesn't have the knowledge. They're not getting to know about the classic music, including Linda. And that happened to me until I started, and I was like, wow, I have to learn more. And I've been, doing a lot of reactions, hadn't done them in a while, but this is, a reminder of the things that I like about her music and her voice. Usually women in certain situations, they would like red roses and maybe regular rhythm and blues. But here she's saying, give me black roses and white rhythm and blues. So I'm thinking maybe she's going through this type of goth era, where she's different and she's not. I mean, to me, she seems like a woman with like very strong character, right? You're not gonna just sort of play around with Linda Ronstadt, right? And she has this strength about her, where she's different. And in this song, she's like, "Oh, this is not, I'm not typical." Even though she still reveals a soft side, vulnerability. This song to me, it's just like a very soft ballad. And from the beginning, I was trying to think, well, what is white rhythm and blues? I know the regular one, and usually the music is more, I would say, like aggressive, loud, energetic. So maybe it's trying to say like a softer. Is that what it means? I'm going to look it up, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, that putting white before it, it means that it's kind of like a soft version of the regular rhythm and blues. The steel lap guitar, right? It makes those kind of wailing sounds that it's so, it just makes me think of like southern and country. And now that I'm, talking about it, I don't listen to a lot of country music, and maybe I have heard more from back then than I do now. The one that I, the few that I have heard, and I think Linda could be like a great transition for people maybe trying to go into country, even though of course like she has so many genres under her belt. But I think country is one of her best ones. Just listening to it's like so fitting to me. This is just like, it's country and Linda singing country, even though she can sing basically every other genre. But I guess if I were to get into more country, southern folk music, then I could start here and make my way down. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Yeah, this is a whole vibe, and it's maybe fitting that I'm listening to this at 12:30 a.m., right? It's midnight, and this, hearing the lyric a little bit, it's making me think like something that you would play at night when you're feeling lonely, maybe when you're feeling a little bit sad, right? Not necessarily meant to be depressing, but it's like, man, this is a type of song that it's like, okay, things have been happening, and you get in your feels per se, but this would be the right time, the twilight zone. So now I'm going to look it up, more information. And actually, I was reading here. This is a classic soft rock, country rock song written by J.D. Souther. I think I have heard his name before. And of course, recorded by Linda, 1978 album Living in the USA. And later, J.D. himself on his 1979 album You're Only Lonely. Speaking of loneliness, there it is. I didn't know he made his own music. I will have to react to him at some point. So let's look up the meaning here for the research and the knowledge. I I'm just starting the reactions tonight, and I feel like I've been talking for a while. But okay, so this is so how many lyrically, the phrase represents unrequited love, urban loneliness, and emotional yearning for someone who is out of reach. The meaning can be broken down into a few distinct layers. Okay. So the song's narrative. In the context of the song, the narrator is dealing with a painful realization that a lover only considers them a friend and is longing for someone else. Ooh. Hey, been there. Been there, done that. Can anyone else relate? Let me know in the comments. The phrase white rhythm and blues acts as a metaphor for this heartache. It describes a bittersweet, melancholy feeling like playing a slow, sad, or hillbilly blues song while wishing for love and deep emotional connection. And what I'm hearing perfectly conveys what the description says here. It's amazing, right? How we can, even before reading all this, as soon as the song started, you already get like that slowness to it, that mood, that atmosphere of like, yeah, this is kind of blue, right? This is that type of, and then you hear her voice, and like I mentioned before, she has a huge range of emotion in her voice, her register, and her power. And this one is just like, this is kind of like a sad Linda singing here, sometimes even wailing. So rhythm and blues R&B, originally rooted in African American musical traditions, is a genre known for evoking strong emotions, passion, and soulful longing. True. Although when I think of R&B, it to me it's like, for the most part, yeah, just like louder and more energetic. Even though, yeah, it does have the soulfulness that this song has. So the white in here. Paired with R&B, the word white serves to dilute the soulful warmth of the original music. To dilute the soul, so we're taking away or we're watering we're watering it down, the soulful warmth of the original. It implies a washed out, colder version of the genre. Oh, okay, it perfectly encapsulates the protagonist's cold reality. They want the warmth of genuine love, but are instead stuck with an emotionally chilly, friend-zoned relationship. And it does kind of sound, or you could think of it as chilly when like the steel guitar goes up really high. It's like when you hear high-pitched notes that are almost like screechy. I think that could give you like a cold feeling, like a kind of shivering, as opposed to the opposite, which would be like lower, richer notes. That's as far as I can go. That may evoke like warmth, right? Like a different type of soulfulness, I guess. All right, so the broader musical context. The songwriter is written by J.D. Souther. The song was famous. Oh, okay, I have read this already. Yeah, so now it's talking about R&B. Okay, pretty straightforward. I see it, and this is from Living in the USA. I think I've reacted to a couple other songs from this album, and maybe I'll have to do a full album reaction at some point. I forget if I have done an album reaction to Linda. I have done that with a few other artists, right? So if you guys are interested, feel free to, write it down below or go to my Patreon, etc. Yeah, Joni Mitchell, Natalie Merchant, 10,000 Maniacs. But Linda, I guess I have, no, I did. Heart Like a Wheel. I reacted to that full album a month ago? No way. That seems, maybe I moved it over from my other channel. That seems like such a long time ago. Anyway, I am here for the journey, guys. So feel free to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I think I'm a big fan of Linda. I really enjoy her versatility, and I have rarely seen any other musician from back then or now that has such a range and diversity. It's like she can go anywhere, and that's incredible. So I'm here for it. Please stay tuned, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.